Hi guys, I'm going to show you how to actually the best way to set up a Forex trade um, on the MT4 and this isn't an actual trade because there's no I don't have a signal for a trade. I just want to show you how to use it and how to set up your EA, your robot, to monitor it for you in case you leave your computer during the day or if you want to leave a trade going all night. And that's what this video is for. So here we go. Say that we had an arrow here and everything. You know, I've already explained in the charts how you take a trade. This would be a good trade here that you jump into. But say this was the beginning of the trade right here now. What we do here is first of all, let me show you how to set up the EA so it's ready for you. Let's go down here to the expert advisors, the broker nightmare, and I'll bring it up here. Okay, as you see, there's nothing on it now. So I'm going to explain this before I make a trade for you, show you how to place a Forex trade. Here we go. The first one here, save current order. We leave this false all the time, or it might lead you into making a wrong trade that you didn't want to make. So let's leave this false. Now here we got the broker take profit in pips and the broker stop loss in pips. And what we do here is we put the amount of pips. This is what the broker is going to see down here after you place a trade. He's going to see a stop loss and take profit. It's not the true one. It's not really what you're doing. But this keeps them honest, and we just don't need the trader knowing exactly what we're going to do. Also, usually they'll only let you make the minimum of a 30 pip stop loss, which is $300 on a standard contract, and that's a big stop loss. In my system here, you don't need to do that. The most we ever do is 20 pips, and but usually it's a 15 pip stop loss. And on the short trades, if you're going to scalp the Forex market, it's we only do a 10 pips stop loss. So right here, this is what we're going to show him. We're going to show him about 60 pips, which would be a $600 profit for a take profit. And for a stop loss, we're going to show him just about 35 pips would be $350. And that's what he's going to see when we place a trade. Now, our real take profit here, I don't know. It depends what you're trading. If you're on an hour trade, um, I have this on 5 minutes right now. But if you're on an hour trade, you would probably want to make it maybe about 40 pips, say 40 pips for $400, in case you were away and it went up and you wanted to get you out of trade before it turned around on you. And then make a stop loss, say here, of about what we usually do, about 15, which is $150. Whoops, got that wrong. $150 here, or 15, I mean, for 150. Spread to test, this is at 3.0. If you're going to do a pair like a British pound, Japanese, there's a six pip spread on it. So I'm not trading that right now, but I like to leave this at about 6 pip spread, even though most of my spreads are 2 and 3. Okay, get alert is true. Get a message box if you want that. You can have that true too. This is when they get you out of a trade. This is true closer protection. What happens here if you're away and your MT4 platform happens to go down for some kind of electrical failure or something and it comes up again, you'll still be in the trade. It'll still be monitoring the trade for you. So that's just like a safety. So you always leave that on true. This would be lines that are going to show you your actual take profit and stop loss. And the ones for the broker you'll see on here will be in red dotted lines. And they have this steel blue for actual ones. And I like to make it yellow so it shows up more so you can see it easier. And that's how we want to set it up for these trades. These, the 15-minute trades, the 30-minute trades, the 1-hour trades. Um, More or less that's the way we set up. Maybe take a little less of a profit on a 15-minute trade, maybe make that to about 20, 25. Anyways, I'm going to save this one for the longer trades. And what we're going to do, we're going to hit save here. It'll go into here. I have a couple in there. I'm just going to get rid of them. I don't need them there. Delete. Yes. They weren't the right thing, and I'll delete them. Okay, so now we're going to set up this trade here, and we're going to call this, this is for longer trades, so we're going to say normal. The other ones will be scalping, one and 5 minutes, and so this will be normal trades. Normal trades. We'll set that up, and we want to save that. Okay, and we'll just close this for now. Okay, now here's what we're going to do. We want to get into trades. Say we got an arrow. Well, here we got an arrow here, but this is 5 minute trading anyways. I really didn't want. I can put this. I'll just put this on H here, H1, and so it won't bug us. But it's even generating a trade for the H1, but it's very flat. I wouldn't go into a trade like this in a long trade on a flat line like that. You can see very flat. Anyhow, what we do to place a trade, we'll just click on this little arrow here, and you can see, say we'd be taking a call trade, a up trade. It has a sell and it has a buy. This is one standard contract, which is a 10 pip, $10 per pip. That's what I usually trade. But you can trade less or more. You can bring it down or more, 1.5 pips or a half a pip or a tenth of a pip, a dollar a pip, trade whatever you want to do. But this is what I usually trade, and we're going to be buying it, so I'll just hit the buy, and there we go. We're in thing, and here's the trade. We're in at 1.24096. There's no stop loss and no take profit. That'll go up when we put up our broker nightmare all in once here. So let's bring up the broker nightmare. Let's go to load, and it's normal trades. That's the only one we got on there right now. We'll open that, and you can see it's all set with our 60, 35 that the broker sees. 40, 15 is our true. Um, and everything's set up the way we want it, And now we'll just go ahead and do this. Okay, there we go. Get rid of this. Okay, now here we got it all up here. You see all this information. The broker doesn't see any of this. This is only you're the only one that sees this. What the broker sees here is the price you went in at, of course, how much you're trading, one lot. It's a buy trade. He sees all this down here. Your stop loss. This is the broker stop loss. Remember, we put in 60 pips, which is six. So the price who went in was 0.96, and this is 74.6 stop loss. No, okay, no, take profit, I mean, is 69.6. So 0.96 to 69.6 is 60 pips take profit, which is $600, just what we want the broker to see. And this here we said, I forget what it was, 35 stop loss. So that's right too, for 0.96 to 74.6 is 35 pips. So that's what the broker sees. Now, your real stop loss is up here too, so you don't forget it. Is your real take profit is 40 pips, $400, and your real stop loss is 15 pips, $150. And all that's up there, and it's ready to go. Up here, you can take this down when you can't see a little bit there. So we see everything. Here's your true take profit. Here's your true stop loss. And here's the broker's, what the broker sees stop loss, just to remind you what the broker sees, and his take profit is up here. Broker's take profit is up there. So that's the way we have it there, and it's all ready to go. Now you can, if you have to take off, if you have to go, do something, an errand, whatever, it doesn't matter. This will take you out, but you got to leave it up. Yeah, or you can minimize it if you want, but you can minimize it in your tray like that, but it has to be ongoing. And or you could go surf the net if you wanted to, bring up your thing and like this, surf the net, whatever you want to do, because you'll hear the signal when something happens, when either it takes you out because you went against you, or if it takes you out because it's gone up. When you finish this, you can take that off. You can look at other pairs. They don't have the robot on. This is other pairs and different things like this. And That's all there is to it. That's pretty much all there is to it. And then, okay, and you can make another one for short trades, like you can set this up for short trades too. Um, bring up your broker's nightmare. Oh no, we can't. No, we don't want to do it on that. We'll do it on another one here. Put that and put that on 5. Okay, and let's just do this here. We'll bring up the broker nightmare. Okay, and what we're going to do is set up for short trades. So do the broker take profit, say about, oh, say about, we'll make it 30 pips, and we'll make the broker stop loss 30 pips. That's what he'll see. Our real take profit in the shorter trades, we probably make it 15 or 20, maybe we'll make it about 20 pips, and it'll be 10 pips stop loss, $100 stop loss. Okay, and everything else there will be the same. We'll change that again to yellow, and we'll go ahead and save that. And this is going to be our short-term trades. Short-term, and we'll save that. Okay, and it's right there. We got it there, but we're not going to do this now, so I'm just going to cancel this. And we'll cancel that. I just want to put that in. Now you can see if I bring up my broker's nightmare, once it's set up like this, I can bring it up here and you can see there's nothing there. Load. Then I can make my choice. If this is going to be a normal trade of 15, 30 minutes or an hour time frame, I would do the normal. And if it's going to be a short-term setup, I do the short-term setup. And that's all there is to it. So that's about it. Let's see, how long have I been on here? About 10 minutes maybe? Okay, well, I'm just going to end this here. I just wanted to make sure that you knew how to, a lot of yous aren't familiar with Forex, how to set up a good Forex trade and set up the nightmare. And I'll be signing off now.